So after this claimant and defendant explanation, now let's move to more appropriate things which we must know that now the next topic, sources of tort law, common law versus statute law. What does this means? Now from where does this tort laws do come? So first of all, we should know that what is law of tort. Actually, I have just explained to you that what is meaning of tort, who are defendants, who are claimants. So all the rules and regulations which come into action while administering or while delivering justice in case of tort are called as law of torts. It's very similar as criminal laws. जैसे क्रिमिनल लॉ होते हैं वैसे टॉर्ट लॉ होता है. फाइन. सो व्हाट आर द सोर्सेज ऑफ टॉर्ट लॉ? टॉर्ट के जो लॉज होते हैं, द लॉज ऑफ दिस सिविल रॉन्ग डूइंग्स, ये के सोर्सेज हैं, कहाँ से आते हैं? ये कॉमन लॉ वर्सेज स्टैट्यूट लॉ. हियर देयर आर टू वर्ड्स, एक है कॉमन लॉ, एक है स्टैट्यूट लॉ. इनका आपको अंतर समझने की ज़रूरत है. कॉमन लॉ मीन्स द लॉज विच कम इनटू इफेक्ट थ्रू द टाइम, थ्रू हिस्ट्री, बाय द प्रिसीडिंग्स. ठीक है, जो प्रिसीडिंग केसेस होते हैं, जैसे आपने क्लास 11th में पढ़ा था ना, प्रिसीडेंट्स पढ़ा था आपने, इफ़ यू रिमेंबर प्रिसीडेंट, द सेम थिंग, राइट? द लॉज विच कम इन टू इफेक्ट थ्रू द प्रिसीडेंट्स आर कॉल्ड एज कॉमन लॉ. एंड स्टैट्यूट लॉज क्या होते हैं? स्टैट्यूट लॉज मीन्स स्टैट्यूटरी लॉज, विच दीज आर द लॉज, दैट इज एक्ट्स विच आर formed by the parliament of a country. This is the basic difference between common law and statute law. So going through the text, torts are mostly a common law subjects. Tort are what? Common law subject. It is in common law in the sense that tort laws or the rules of tort law developed not from a statute or an act passed by the parliament. ये parliament से passed acts नहीं होते हैं, but from centuries of judicial decisions, case by case in English, courts as well as courts of other countries following common law systems like India and USA. In other words, for example, just see this example. In India, both criminal law and contract law are based on statutes laws like the Indian Penal Code and the Indian Contract Act respectively. India में क्या होता है? What happens? All the criminal laws are based on IPC, that is Indian Penal Code, and all the contract laws are based on Contract Act, and these acts are passed by the parliament, so that are called as the statute law, right? However, there are no statutes that comprehensively deal with the tort law as a separate area of law. A contract lawyer would look up the Contract Act to look for rules to be applicable in a given fact situation. A tort lawyer would look for rules as developed by courts in similar cases. What I told you, the precedents. However, there are couple of areas of tort law which countries have enacted statute laws. ठीक? In India, for instance, automobile accidents as well as harms caused to consumers of goods and services are covered by Motor Vehicle Act of 1988 and the CPA 1986, that is Consumer Protection Act 1986. Now you have to remember these two acts, that is Motor Vehicle Act of 1988 and Consumer Protection Act of 1986 respectively. Now you must be thinking that what is the use of these acts in the law of torts, or which torts are covered under these two acts. Not an issue. आगे आप देखेंगे when you will see that what are the different kinds of wrongful acts, what are different kinds of torts, then obviously you will come to understand that why these acts have been mentioned here. What does this mean? इसका सीधा सा मतलब है कि टॉर्ट्स के लिए कोई स्पेसिफिक एक्ट नहीं बना हुआ है कि हाँ ये रूल बुक है, इसको देख लीजिए कि इस केस में क्या करना है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. प्रेसिडेंट्स या सिमिलर केसेस से ही लॉयर्स को जस्टिफिकेशन निकालनी पड़ती है. लेकिन ये दो केसेस जो आपके ऑटोमोबाइल एक्सीडेंट्स या कंज्यूमर्स की जो सिक्योरिटी होती है गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज में, उसके लिए दो एक्ट्स पास किए गए हैं, मोटर व्हीकल एक्ट 1988 एंड कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 1986. ठीक है, कोई भी टॉर्ट्स जो कि इन दोनों केसेस में फॉल करते होंगे उनके लिए प्रेसिडेंट की ज़रूरत नहीं है. देयर इज़ नो नीड ऑफ रेफरिंग थ्रू द प्रेसिडेंट्स, बट मोटर व्हीकल एक्ट एंड दिस CPA आर इनफ. नाउ विल सी काइंड्स ऑफ wrongful acts. So obviously now we will come to the topic that what are the types of wrongful acts or what are types of torts simply. So in tort cases, the victim or the claimant claims that the defendant, the victim or the claimant, now I hope you people are clear that who is the claimant, claimant or the victim, that the defendant or the wrongdoer, see here also it has been explained, has conducted the wrongful act or is liable for injury incurred by the claimant. Primarily, there are three kinds of wrongs in tort law. The three types of wrongs or the three types of wrongdoings, तीन तरह की गलत हरकतें, गलतियां जो कि किसी के विरुद्ध आप कर सकते हैं, उनको टॉर्ट्स के कैटेगरी में टॉर्ट लॉ ने कैटेगराइज किया है. दे कैन बी वेदर इंटेंशनली, विच इज कॉल्ड एज इंटेंशनल टॉर्ट, negligently, negligent tort, or the defendant is strictly liable, or the person who has committed that wrong, who has done that wrong activity is strictly liable for the wrongful act. मतलब सारी की सारी उसकी जिम्मेदारी है कि ये गलती हुई है और इसकी जिम्मेदारी आपकी थी. तो इस तरह से there are three categories of torts, right? One is intentional tort, second is negligency, and third is strictly liable or strict liability. ठीक है. So we will see that what are these three types of torts. So first is intentional tort. Obviously intentional word is very clear to you people, that intentional means something which has done with an intention, right? Something which has been done with an intention. And in this intentional tort, the claimant, the person who has been victimized, is supposed to prove that the wrongdoing by the defendant has been done with an purpose or it was intentional. इंटेंशनल टॉर्ट की जो भी केसेस होते हैं उसमें जो क्लेमेंट होता है, जिसके ऊपर गलती की गई होती है, ठीक है, जो विक्टिम होता है, जो कोर्ट में जाता है कि हाँ हमें जस्टिस चाहिए, आई सीकिंग जस्टिस, राइट, दैट क्लेमेंट और दैट विक्टिम मस्ट प्रूव दैट दिस रॉन्ग डूइंग और दिस टॉर्ट वॉज डन ऑन पर्पस विद एन intention. The same is written here. An intentional tort requires the claimant to show that defendant caused the injury on purpose. Furthermore, the claimant must show that he or she suffered a particular consequence or injury and that the defendant's action caused the consequence or injury. Different intentional torts deal in different consequences and intents. Now these intentional torts are also further classified. Intentional torts भी जो है कई तरह के होते हैं, that we will just see below that which are these different types of intentional tort. First is battery and assault. Battery and assault. Here this battery doesn't means that battery of mobile phone and battery of inverter. Just don't go to that. Fine. Battery मतलब वो battery नहीं है. Here means something different. See, battery and assault means intentionally किसी को नुकसान पहुंचाने का की activity. Any activity which is committed to harm someone with an intention is called as battery and are called as battery and assault collectively, right? And now there is difference between battery and assault. दोनों में बहुत कम difference होता है, but there is difference. See, the common things in both is that there must be an intention in both battery and assault, and intention of harming somebody in both battery and assault. Fine. But an assault doesn't always culminates in physical contact. Assault में ज़रूरी नहीं है कि physical contact हुआ हो, जबकि battery में physical contact होता है. ठीक. All those activities which are done, which are committed with an intention to cause harm or offense with a physical contact are termed as battery, and all those activities to cause harm or offense to somebody which may be without an physical contact, without a physical contact, are called as assault. Now here we will see a few examples to understand that what is assault and what is battery.